Hey guys, this is Smash Out 200 HD here, and if you're wondering why I say this at all the start of my videos, is because I don't want people to steal my videos, fanboys and leeches. Anyway, this is my first tutorial. I'm showing you how to solder. Okay, I'll be back in 1 second. Hey guys, I'm back. Soldering, what is it? Soldering is a process of melting this metal here. It's called solder, which can, you melt it with your soldering iron, and this metal can turn into a liquid. And then this liquid can then be, for example, put over two wires that have been twisted back together. You cut them and twist them back together. The solder can melt on the wire and then secure them. Okay guys, getting it started, but I think mine's not hot. And if you're wondering what you need to solder, obviously the solder no higher than 1 mm. You can use just like 1.2 or something, but I don't recommend it. Soldering iron. You can use whatever wattage you want, but and voltage, but I'd say nothing higher than like I don't know, 50 watts maybe. Yeah, because you don't want to just be using like 100 watts and you'll just ruin the whole thing. Yeah, soldering iron, solder. A sponge would be helpful to keep the iron tip clean. And some sandpaper can also be used to keep the tip clean. Oh shit, I think I just touched my camera. Okay, so just going to get my sponge and then put the soldering iron in. And I'm just going to see if it's hot or not. You guys might have to wait a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but just like a minute for it to get hot. Okay, so I'm just going to see if I can melt some solder. Can't, it's not letting me. I'm just going to test. Alright, now I can melt some solder. As you guys can see, it's melting into a fine liquid. Okay, so let's go see if you guys can see this. I'm gonna get the solder and I'm gonna melt it. Okay, mine's not heating up. Should have waited longer. Okay, now it's melting. As you can see, it's on my table. Fail, but what you want to do is you want to actually melt the solder, turn it into a liquid. Alright, melt the solder. Alright, melt it and turn it into a liquid. And then try and feed it onto the wire. Okay, I just failed a bit. Just went on my table. Okay, feed it onto the wire. And then, just, I can't do it like that, guys, because I don't understand. Alright, so you just keep melting this thing called solder to a liquid. This is very hard because soldering iron screwed. Alright, so just keep melting it into a fine liquid, and then and try and see that ball of solder. Try and get it on your iron, then feed it onto the wire. So melt the solder, then feed it onto the thing called the soldering iron, like so, a little blob. Smoke will be going everywhere, and then simply just feed it onto the wire. Okay. Yeah, it's not very hard. I mean, I've soldered like 3 times in my whole life. I'm 13, by the way. You're probably thinking that I'm older because of my voice, but I'm 13. Yeah, just keep feeding it onto the wire, and just keep doing it until you can get a fine coat on the wire. Just keep doing it until the coat and the wire is pretty fine. Just keep doing it until it's fully covered. Ugh, nearly burnt my finger. Just sometimes it might be coming in huge blobs. Just keep feeding it onto the wire. Mine's kind of failing and getting very frustrated. Getting stuck to my table. Melted into a ball of solder and that's failed. I'm just going to put it out of the way. How much time left on the camera? There's about 10 minutes limit. Okay, let's just feed it onto the wire. By now you probably have more in your wire. If you're better at soldering than me. But you know, I gotta admit, I'm not good at soldering, okay? But it's not that hard. It's just when the solder actually decides to go in your wire and not to be just a huge pain in the ass and annoy you a lot. It's actually pretty good. Let's just keep spreading it and just encase it with solder. I'll have to wrap this up soon. Got about 4 minutes left. That's actually plenty of time. Alright, ow! Just touched myself then. Oh, that came out wrong. But I touched myself with the soldering iron. The soldering iron touched me in the way that the tip of the soldering iron touched my finger. Okay, I don't know if you guys could have seen all the things that I've been doing, because I can't actually see the camera. I wish I had a stand so you guys could see better. No. Alright, melt it, then into that blob liquid, and then just feed it onto the wire and just keep spreading it. And then see how it's on like a little coat of solder? Right, we'll just keep doing that. See the parts where there's like a huge blob of the solder liquid? Try and feed it onto other parts. Ow, I just touched some of the wire. That's extremely hot. Okay guys, this is being extremely difficult. This is actually really pissing me off. I was all in a happy mood, but then, you know, when I'm soldering, it just always fails for me. Just hate doing soldering. I mean, I like it, but it's just when it decides to be a pain in the ass. So I just put some solder over it. Must admit, this isn't the neatest soldering job ever. Like, you can see neater jobs on the internet. That's about it, guys. That last part might have sounded weird because I got cut off because of the camera's like 8-minute limit or 10-minute limit. It's a 1 GB memory card, so I don't know how long it is. I think it's about 10 minutes. Anyway, that's how to solder. Just oh, the job I've done on it's okay. You know, see the little lumps. Here's the thing now. I don't know how to use the zoom on this camera. There we go. That focus. Alright, that's about it. Just soldering. Just getting the soldering iron. Ah! Ow, I just touched it. Ow, that's very hot. Another thing, don't touch a soldering iron that's on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go and turn my soldering iron off. That's for safety reasons. I actually highly recommend doing that for everyone. Okay guys, that's about it. Just want to clean your soldering iron. You know, just give it a wipe and sandpaper will help. Okay guys, I'll see you later.